Welcome back to Manchester. We are running out of these episodes because I made this all about the Champions League. And today is Champions League against Real Madrid. And it's our fifth game. And the other four haven't really gone all that well. I'll show you more in a second. Looking at the squad, you will notice Carlos Castellanos back in the lineup. Basically, had to swallow my pride. We haven't really got anyone else. We've got Teco, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah, I had to kind of put him in there. You also notice, possibly, well, actually, you might not, but you might. We have changed the tactics slightly. We did play two central midfielders and then the three in the attacking row. We now play two defensive midfielders, one of whom is Castellanos in the ball-winning role. Casas, deep line playmaker. We're playing an Ngonch now, because apparently we've got plenty of people who can do that. And we're playing with wingers rather than inside forwards. Because I think it was all getting a little bit too congested. And it all kind of came to a head against Norwich, where we had lots of chances in the first half, well over 1xg, didn't score. Conceded a goal. They absolutely dominated us for the last 25 minutes, so we just didn't do anything. So yeah, that was very annoying. The Roma defeat there, even more annoying, because we threw that away from 2-1 up. The Olympiacos draw, 2-0 up in 6 minutes, 2 penalties. Still couldn't beat them. They came back, you'll probably remember, a couple of seasons ago, to draw 3-3 with us from 3-1 down. So throwing away two goal leads against Olympiacos, bit of a speciality. If you need it doing, just ask. Now, our one Champions League success was at Old Trafford, where we beat them 2-0. Confident performance, things were going well. That was the game after we dominated West Ham. This is where I changed the tactic to what it currently is. And yeah, we absolutely pummeled West Ham. Let's have a look at the stats. There you go. 37 shots, 17 on target, 4.49 xg, and they had 2 shots and none on target. We were amazing in that game. And then pretty good against them. Very bad against Brentford. How we drew that, I don't know. False pretenses point that one. Played Norwich again, beat them 2-0. Not quite as comfortable as it sounds. The 5-4 win against Villa. We were 3-0 up at half time. We had a goal disallowed early in the second half that would have made it 4. And at that point, it seems the boys got together and decided, let's make this one close. Because we let them get back to 3-2. We made it 4-2. We let them get back to 4-3. We immediately made it 5-3. Then we let them get another one. Shocking. But we won. So, you know, I can't complain. I can complain about this. I am convinced their opening goal was offside. Even when it showed me the lines, it looked like it was showing me he was offside. But they gave it. And then we got caught chasing the game in injury time. Lost 2-0. So we have 4 points from our 4 Champions League games. This one, almost an incredibly annoying defeat. We took the lead, we didn't really build on it. They scored and then immediately got someone sent off. They got a late penalty for allegedly a handball. You can never see them when they're flung over from a corner. It's like, oh, did that hit a hand? Well, you know it did. Stop pretending. So they scored the penalty. We went all-out attack. And Al Janafi scored a couple of cracking goals. One from a corner, I think. It was played to the edge of the box and he fired it in off the post. And I think the winner was a direct free kick. So he got a hat-trick and rescued us, basically. And in our last outing, it was not as comfortable as 4-0 makes it sound. Late on, it did look pretty comfy, but early doors, not quite so much. All of which brings us to Real Madrid. But before we do move on to Real Madrid, actually whilst we're moving on to Real Madrid, Watford playing Shrewsbury. Everyone needed to know that. I will have a quick sort of run through what I'm looking at doing in terms of changes to the squad. Let's have a look. Let's put those people who are relatively fit on the bench. Because there are a number of people who are probably going to be leaving. Castellanos, basically, I've promised him he can leave if someone bids 55 million for him. I think they might. So we're probably going to lose him, which means we will try and bring back Noah Koulibaly from his loan, so that we've at least got a couple of people in there who are reasonable at ball-winning midfielder. It's going to be a little bit of a weak spot, though. Unless I can afford to sign someone. Which we might, because I'm planning on selling Badruddin Bouanani. We waited for ages for him to get back, and frankly, he has not really been all that good since he got back. He's 32, he's starting to wane a little, he's not quite the player he was. And frankly, we have some very good right wingers available, including at least one who is out on loan. And yeah, we'll try and recall him in January, and then we'll get the money for Bouanani. He's worth probably about 50 odd million, so hopefully we can get that. Now, Spike Brits, obviously we will try and sell. And the other one, Patern Kasongo, I just can never find a place really for him to go. And yeah, it's troublesome. He never really seems to perform all that well anywhere, even though he can play in lots of places and should be really good at any of them. So I don't know. It's frustrating. So I think I might just try and cash in, quite frankly. Now, what do we got here as far as fitness is concerned? It is Real Madrid, so I probably need to go basically sort of full strength if we possibly can. Although I am going to reward Cliver Dominguez and drop Aguiar, because Aguiar was absolutely awful in the last game, apparently. I mean, we had 2 goals disallowed against Crystal Palace as well. The first one, Aguiar, was marginally offside. Have they got anyone with a weak foot? Oh, yeah, they have. Jorel Harto's got a weak foot. Good grief. Shocking. Yeah, the second one was another one of those really annoying ones where it looked like a perfectly good goal from a corner, and then you find out someone just happened to be stood near the goalkeeper, and it's like, oh, well, that's clearly interfering with him, even though he wouldn't have got there anyway. Right. Okay, then. Lose this, and we are in real trouble, Champions League-wise. Pick up when you left off last time out, and let's tell Cliver we have faith in him. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. If it all goes horribly wrong in the Champions League, we don't even get out of the league phase, I might just sort of rattle through to the end of the season, to be honest, because there's nothing else new under the sun that we can do with this City side. We've won both other cups. We're in the quarterfinals of the League Cup, by the way. That win over Norwich got us through to the quarters. Oh my lord! Oh my lord! Oh! What a good start that could have been. Yeah. So obviously we've won the FA Cup. We've won the league. So it's really sort of like this or bust, and it's really seriously looking like bust at the moment. And you can see they're fourth. We are significantly further down that table. We are clinging on to a place in the knockout round at the moment. About 23rd, I think. Oh, hello, Bouanani. Oh, yep. See, that's exactly the sort of thing you've been doing ever since you got back from injury. Go on, it's a chance again. Oh, no. I mean, getting involved, but he's not doing anything, is he, really? Yeah, I mean, if I just scroll down this table there, you can see it's 22nd at the moment. I mean, we will... Oh, 21st. Things have obviously changed somewhere. But, I mean, we will shoot up to sort of like a more comfortable position if we can beat Real Madrid. But... haven't really beaten anyone of this sort of calibre in this career, frankly. So Today would be a good time to do that, though. Oh, Casas. I mean, well done for getting, back and winning it back again, but, I mean, we didn't keep it, so wasn't really ideal. Riley. Good foot in there, Riley. Well done. Well, apparently he goes to a 6.6 after that really good interception. It's starting to come at us, isn't it? It's starting to come at us. How do you miss him there? How do you not get that ball? Oh my lord. Try not to score for them. It's bad enough as it is. If you're doing it as well, Georgie doesn't really stand much of a chance, does he? Good grief. Not that we were expecting him to be there. That could have been Spike Brits, but no. It was quite odd because I did look back and he said that he wanted to move on because he'd achieved everything he could here. Literally the one thing he hasn't done, because he turned up the season after Man City won Champions League in real life, is win the Champions League. So he hasn't done everything. Right, bit of encouragement. Dortmund are beating Juventus. Oh, how do you miss the ball there? How does it go past you in that circumstance? What is this, FIFA? I mean, it may have been disallowed, but how? How do you miss that? Answer that question, Dominguez. I need to know. I need to know how you phased out of existence successfully so that that ball didn't actually contact you. Oi, we haven't looked at all threatening, have we? Has anyone? Did we have a chance early on? I think we had a chance, didn't we, somewhere? And ever since then, it's basically been Real Madrid non-stop, as far as the highlights are concerned, and as far as the match momentum is concerned. And yet, still, they've only had 2 shots, apparently. And here we go again. Oh my lord! Oh, I know we're attacking, but how many of you are playing? You just don't turn up, do you? When I need you to turn up, you just don't. Can we not schedule these games for when you're awake or something? I don't know. What sort of sleep patterns have you got? You're just not there at all, ever. When the game's actually on. Do you live in a different time zone? I don't understand. And I'm gonna shout at you. I am far from pleased. So many of you have been terrible. Again. I don't know why we have this problem. It's not like you don't know what you're doing, is it? Right, can we also... Yeah, just play the position. And again, position. Okay, dribble less and hold position. It's not really suitable for him, is it? Maybe this is why he doesn't play that. But although he is playing well, he's the only one who actually is playing well. Even though it's against his nature. I don't know. Right, let's go. I mean, a draw ain't really helping, to be fair. We have got 3 of the easier games, you would have said, out of the 8 left. But none of them are particularly easy. One of them's against my former boys Gladbach. Another one's Wolfsburg and Shakhtar Donetsk, which should be the easiest one, although I think that one is also actually away, so again, not that easy. And, we've already drawn in Greece, so capable of anything. From 2 up in 6 minutes, just to remind you how bad that, collapse was. Oh, Buonanni. See, another reason for trying to get rid of him. Oh, come on, Casas, put some blooming belief into it. Oh, such a lame effort. You arrive bang on cue and they're just like, rubbish. Absolute rubbish. But yeah, another reason that Buonanni is probably on his way out, aside from yet another pathetic performance, is the fact that obviously he plays on the right, but is pretty much 100% left-footed. So it kind of really doesn't help with him being a winger because he has to get it on his left foot like that, and then nothing good results. Not that anything good is resulting really from anything anyone is actually doing out there at all. Right, I'm fed up with you now. Right, great. Al Janafi is injured, so he can't come on left side. Nuno, on you go. Lacam, on you go. Teco, on you go. And right, we're going to put Cliver in there for you, and we're going to put Aguiar up front. Right, there we go. Have we got any changes they've made? Right, okay, confirm changes. Didn't really see it make any, but okay. What have we got here? Oh, Aguiar, well done. Dominguez. Oh, why are you shooting from there? You had space you could have moved into. Get it closer. Give yourself a fighting chance, you muppet. Right, we'll try some encouragement. We'll try and be nice. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to say anything. I mean, I think where the problem lies, really, is that last episode, that thing down there, the box that's running the whole show, heard me say that I was focusing on the Champions League. So, what chance do we stand? None. Because we know what happens when that thing's listening. Okay, Darvic is looking dead, which is a shame, because he's the only one actually playing well, so he might have to just basically die. Van Eyden is looking somewhat dead and not good, but Riley is also looking somewhat dead and on a booking, so, you know, pick your poison at this stage. Go on, Nuno. I need a decent performance out of you. I haven't put one in for a while. Oh. Okay, they've made a substitution, so let's do that. Right. Oh, Brancadori, you almost ducked out of the way. Okay, right, nothing's coming out of that, is it? Right, what do you reckon? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo? I mean, Noah Darvic is seriously gone there, isn't he? But the Engonch doesn't really have to move that much, so I'm replacing Ori Van Eyden, who's not playing well. Courage, last 10 minutes. Okay, Cliver gets it over. Aguiar just stands under it, waiting for it to drop. No proactivity at all. Aguiar's offside. And finally gets a lame header into the goalkeeper's hands. Good-o. Alright, another highlight. Just make it on the right-hand side of the screen. I'll be happy. Teco. Oh, hello. Interesting leg manoeuvre there from Pedro. Almost balletic. Dominguez! Oh, no. I'm sorry. How was he offside? How was he offside? Oh. Right, I've made a substitution again. And confirm the changes. I mean, Noah is basically dead. Wouldn't be surprised if he just expires and gets covered in a small mound before the end of the game, out of respect. You're not playing for the draw now. Okay. There you go. Oh, here we are. There's a minute left. Oh, almost a very slick passing move. Come on, get in there. Get a footing, get a footing, get a footing. Get the ball back, get the ball back. Come on. Oh, unlucky how we are. Go on, boys. Come on. Just nick it off them and break their blooming hearts. And Bellingham's still there, is he? Really? Really? He's still there? We're in 2037, for heaven's sake. I mean, how old is he going to be? I suppose he'd be early to mid-30s. Well, I refrained from saying this whilst we were playing because I knew what would happen if I did. I'd have taken that at the start of the Champions League phase. It's not very helpful now because we need more than 1 point per game. The fact we held Real Madrid to 0 shots on target and really should have beaten them is encouraging. The fact we didn't beat them is no use to anyone. Okay, just to show you where that leaves us. 23rd. It's not promising. We have Gladbach, who are 7th, Wolfsburg, who are 18th, Shakhtar, who are 28th. So, kind of one of each. Decent team, middling team, bad team. When do we play them? We play away. Gladbach is our next one, the last one before Christmas. So we really need something there. If we end up losing that, that's not going to be good. Got back-to-back games against Southampton in December. So just as an aside. Now the other two are down here. I'm presuming there's an FA Cup 4th round in the middle of there somewhere, and they are both at home. So, yeah, we really need to get something from the Gladbach game, and then I think we'll probably be back for one of these two, because also that will put us in the middle of the transfer window, and we can see how my sort of clearing house has gone, basically. But yeah, I mean, we didn't get you any goals this time, but it wasn't for the want of trying. We were the better side, and that's kind of encouraging, but we are a little too patchy for me to be confident this is going to go anywhere but south. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time for more Champions League fun and games, and possibly some transfer shenanigans as well. Until then, bye bye for now.